Our houses will be different places. I had a young boy, a young teenager, he said to me, he said, you know, he said, everyone swears in my house. He said, from the children to the parents, everyone. He said, how am I supposed to change? He said, I learn from you and then I go back home and the world is back to square one. How am I supposed to change when I have an environment like this? He said, but Ramadan comes and everyone, the house is so different. We want Ramadan to be in homes all year round. The house of the believing person should be Ramadan all year round and Milad Sharif all year round. Right? That's when we will have lives full of felicity and happiness. Otherwise, our lives will never have felicity and happiness in them. Even if we become billionaires, we'll never be happy. Do you know why? Because we know where the truth lies. And you know, someone who knows where the truth lies and doesn't adhere to it and doesn't apply it and doesn't be attracted to it will always have that guilt in their hearts that, you know what, even if I'm a billionaire, I'm still lost. Right? So we want everyone to invite their friends to come to the lessons and bring a friend with them. Just bring one person. Right? We owe this to the Prophet ﷺ that we call people to his banquet ﷺ. He stood at night and he called all day for this beautiful religion to reach us. How many people do we call towards him ﷺ? This is not calling towards a person. This is calling towards the person of the Prophet ﷺ. Just call one person to make the Prophet ﷺ happy. One person every week. The Prophet ﷺ said to Sayyidina Ali radiyallahu anhu, لَأَنْ يَهْدِيَ اللَّهُ بِكَ رَجُلًا وَاحِدًا خَيْرٌ مِنْ حُمُرِ النَّعَمِ. He said, for Allah to guide one person through you is better for you than the wealth of the world. It's better than you than the wealth of the world. Just for Allah to guide one person through you. Imagine if you call one person to a lesson, they hear one hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, that changes their entire life. All of the goodness of their entire life will be written in your books of deeds. You wake up on the day of judgment, you say, where does this come from? Because you guided one person. You called one person. That one person heard one hadith and their life changed. Their life changed, the life of their children, their grandchildren, and until the day of judgment, everyone's lives changed. Right? So we need to come to the lessons, but we need to bring others to the banquet of the Prophet ﷺ.